This is damning evidence against the United States government. Okay? Now, they're doing one of two things. Either the United States government is attacking us, or they're not telling us about somebody else attacking us. The United States is under attack.
Weapon that is being used here, and it's direct ties to the fires in California, in Maui, in Oregon, in British Columbia. They are trying to make you think of lasers and all this craziness. It's all misdirection. It's all misdirection away from Israel. This is Israel attacking Gaza. We've now caught them using this weapon. Here's the evidence for it. You can see the projectile that they're using. It's right there. You can see the kinetic energy, the plasma, the ungodly temperatures that this thing attacks when it attacks metallic objects. Nothing rubber. Nothing rubber or plastic is being burned. This is the weapon right here, and there's the proof of it.
See, that's where my clothes I sat down with those hangers are right there. That's where they went poof, and I was running about right there, and I just dived down like this. I had a shirt on, I had to fucking dive down and just did a belly flip thing like this, because I know the air, you got to get down, you know what I mean?
So you were you just dove into the water there?
Yeah, right, lay down, because you stand up, they hit you, you're dead. You go burst in the flame. You know what I mean? It would be balls. It looked like I'd never seen nothing
like fire hail?
Yeah, fire hail.
And this is a very serious situation. You see this pattern here. Okay? And you see the pattern all over this. Okay. And you see the pattern all over this side of this hill here. But one thing I missed myself up until right after I viewed this video that I made again. People walk by this car, don't think nothing of it. It's just a burnt car, right? See that? Bam! All over that car. I'm not making this up, people. And a lot of times, not only is it 3 marks, but you'll find 3 marks inside. See that? This is a weapon. This is the smoking gun in every fire scene. Look for this right here in every fire scene. This same pattern. These are them. Either the United States military is doing this to us, or they need to find out who is. Watch this. This area right here, somebody tampered with. They put these cubes here. And they put these cubes here. Because these holes are big. And these holes are big. And they match. I want to show you something. very interesting about these holes. Someone tampered with the crime scene. Somebody committed a felony. And one that I know for a fact committed a felony is the National Guard. Okay? Are you hearing me? Are you understanding what I'm saying? You see this pattern? We need to wake up, and we need to do something about this. Who cares about Trump? You know, who cares about Oprah Winfrey, who's going to be next president? Who really cares? Okay? This is obvious. Okay? I want you to understand. I'm not just making this up. I'm not just seeing this pattern here and there. Okay? This pattern is all over this car. It's over here. It's over here. It's over here. Every car. See it right here? Tiny. And you see the problem I have with it, I can't figure it out, is, see right here? These tiny ones? It's all different sizes, but it's always the same pattern. That is a dent. That is a whole dent. Okay? I'm fixing to show you a mystery too. But one thing that's a problem for me, I'll get back to that, is the fact that you will find these same patterns underneath. If you stuck your head in this window and you looked up, you would see it on the roof of the car. I don't understand how that's possible, but it's not just the laser beam hitting down on the car, as it would seem. It can't be, because you will find it underneath as well. Now, just like this right here, now let's go back to this picture. You see? 3 right here. Boom, boom, boom. Same pattern. But the interesting thing, I want everybody to notice, and I need some scientist, somebody that really knows what they're doing, that understands frequencies and stuff, to explain, to try and figure out, to help everybody in the world, okay? This is serious. I want somebody to find out what stopped this fire in its tracks. Okay? It has something to do with these antennas. I don't know what it is. But it has to have something to do with these antennas. You see where it stopped right here? It couldn't go past that point. The tires aren't even touched. You see that? Somebody needs to figure that out. To help us all protect our house somehow from this happening to us. Because this is coming to a neighborhood near you. Okay, I want you to see something else. You see this? See that? This is a cul-de-sac. That's a design on the road in the cul-de-sac. You think that's just some kind of, just happenstance. Okay, I've seen this same design right here in the dirt. Okay, in a different spot. But look at this real close. Look at that real close. Okay, that's on the pavement. Now watch this. Right here. Yeah, see that? That's a window that's about to break. That's the same exact pattern on that window. Sorry, you hear the dog in the background. You see that? No, I changed the picture, hoping you can see it, but I'm going to have to hold the camera in my hand to show you. And you can watch these videos for yourself. These are just screen captures off a video. I have to actually see here, I tried to make a video about this, but you can't see it. You can't see the third one unless I put the camera up to it. See it? It's the same exact pattern that's on the road here. See it? The same exact pattern. Somebody needs to figure this out. This is serious. If this isn't the U.S. military, it's some kind of military doing this stuff. And we need to figure this out.
I don't promote fucking any kind of New Order agenda. And I know that the fake alien invasion is one of those agendas. It's So, I didn't want to go there with this, and I'm not going to. I'm not saying what this is that we caught, that we were catching, and every time they use this directed plasma weapon, there's these orbs, providers, that's what I call them. I don't know what the fuck they are, but I'm not going with alien, not knowing that the government is planning on that. So, we're trying to figure out what y'all think about this shit. And what do y'all think about this weapon being used that we're clearly seeing being used on every nation? And we know that Israel used it against Gaza. That's a fact that ties Israel to all of this other shit. And who does Israel get their weapons from? Here you got it, the United States.
This car right here has already been hit, and its engine is on fire. This car has already been hit. It's got the pattern. It's on fire. This car has already been targeted, at the very least, but it's not on fire yet. Same pattern, okay? Now, these cars up here, they've already been targeted, but they're not on fire yet. This is a cul-de-sac. All the houses burned down. That's what everybody notices. Nobody talks about these spots on the side of the road. Okay? One thing about these spots on the side of the road is they're all the same pattern. Now I wonder, are these people, did they go back to their home? Did they see all these patterns? Have they asked, what are all these patterns all over my car and all over my house and all over my sidewalks? Now this is where it starts getting really scary. In my video, okay, where the guy's walking through. Now, the owner of this, I would think, would ask, what are those big dents in my car? Where did they come from? Why are they there? The same patterns, okay? You find the same patterns everywhere. Okay, this just looks like a dirty, messy street. Okay, as you're walking through, or as they're walking through and you're watching, you don't notice maybe. Bam. Okay, they're everywhere. Same pattern. Everywhere. See it? Tiny and big. Sometimes it's big old holes in the side of the road. But this place is littered. They wanted something dead here. Whoever's doing this. Okay, now this is interesting. This looked like electricity. I'm not saying that's what it was, but it looked like electricity in the tree. But as you saw in the first slide, it's like coming down from the sky or something. And no, it's not alien. Don't even think that. But these things, you'll see them if you watch the other videos. You'll see them when you look in the trees right before they go whoosh. You hear a roaring sound. You see these things. And you see these things on the ground too. They look like little birds or bats. But anyway, moving on. Just showing you what to look for. But another thing that you can look for and find many times in these scenes is the one that goes about like a roaring lion wanting to devour anyone he can. He wants your soul, okay? Just letting you know that. Shit is hitting the fan, people, okay? This is very damning evidence. Now, how anybody didn't see this, I don't know, okay? But look at the back of that van. How did the owner of the van not question, why is this same pattern here that beat this metal down? Okay, this is strong. This is a strong part of the vehicle. Now, what caused this? You know, wouldn't you ask? How is this beat down like that? And the same pattern. And, oh yeah, the same pattern. Okay? It's on the ground around the vehicle. It's on the ground up here on the lawn. See it? It's everywhere, people. Just open your eyes and look. Look at that. It's caved in. You can't miss it. How did anybody miss it? I don't know. But this is another serious example of how serious the situation is. Okay? And I've heard many times people say, well, how can everybody be in on it? How can that many people be in on it? Well, I got news for you. Okay? Whoever put that alligator skull, or whatever that is, there, to cover that hole, okay? Whoever took this picture knows what's going on, people. Okay? And I got news for you. See that mark right there? The same pattern? That's not what killed this horse. Okay? That pattern right there, that same pattern, that's not what killed this horse. See that hole? See that hole? One thing I want you to notice, no blood, no guts. Okay? Notice it. Notice there's a cauterized hole through this horse. He died instantly. Okay? That poor horse. No guts, no blood. He's still bloated, still full. Okay? But it's got to be cauterized like a laser. I'm not saying that's what it is. But okay, he's got a hole. This is out of an old TV. It's a magnifying glass. The only thing being used as a source of energy is the sun. You can melt rock, wood, steel, dirt, practically anything you want. In 2 seconds, wood goes up. In 15 seconds, you can burn rock. You can melt rock with a magnifying glass. Steel nail, 30 seconds.
So I'm guessing that this Hall of Mirrors thing is the solar furnace.
Yes, this is where we can achieve 2,400 centigrade.
The solar furnace simply uses mirrors to concentrate sunlight and reach those incredibly high temperatures. Now, to illustrate how useful 2,400 degrees is, and to bring this back down to Earth, I'm going to use it to cook this traditional American lunchtime hot dog snack on the end of a very long stick. Here we go.
There you go. Oh yeah, that's got it.
Good God. That's frazzled.
It's not medium rare, that one, I'm afraid.
It's even worse than the ones that were on sale in the Odeon in Rotherham in 1974. It's quite hot as well.
Yeah.
Can you de-dog my stick for me? Have you got another one?
I don't usually get asked to do that very often.
What else can we do with this?
We can melt some steel to illustrate the real high temperature
Really?
capabilities. Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
All right.
Burning a hot dog is child's play. For steel, Rich and Nate have to fine-tune their machine.
Okay.
What you're seeing is a piece of steel being melted by the sun. There's more than enough heat here to knock the chemicals needed to make petrol into shape. I'm going to make an effort to learn more about chemistry.
massive concave reflective surface. It will focus the sun's beam in a deadly ray.